best reward is that we go for the full life cycle of the turtle.
What we have in this country is nature, and that's what makes us different.
Transmitir eso a la gente, enseñarles lo importante que es eso, pues a mí me hace muy feliz.
She is a hero, yes. She's been there. She's been there for the project. She's been there for the turtles.
My name is Tracey Lemon. I'm kind of from all over, but directly from the USA in Florida. Back in 2017, they knew that there was turtles coming into the beaches here from Tambor to Pachote. And the study showed that although the turtles were coming in, many of them were not making it through gestation to hatching. And the results of the study, we were permitted to begin the relocation of the nests so that we could protect them. There's a lot of problems. Number one, at that time, was poaching, human poaching. It's a cultural belief that turtle eggs make a man more, it's like Viagra. So we had a twofold issue with the human poaching and also with the tides. The original study showed out of 40 nests that were monitored, only 10% of those nests survived. When the tides wash over a nest, that it kills the embryos. But a normal hatch ratio could be as low as 50%, depending on environmental issues. So there's other predators that are watching out for them. Well, then they have to make the trek to the ocean. Then they have to make it to adulthood. And it takes 13 to 15 years for a turtle to make it to sexual maturity. They need to be released as soon as they're ready, and they kind of like wake up. Once they crawl out and they wake up, they're ready to go. So we need to get them in the ocean as quickly as possible. So no matter what time it is, somebody has to be here to monitor them. All sea turtles are what we call keystone species. So with a keystone species, when we lose that one stone that holds it all together, it collapses. So with sea turtles being keystone species, without that, the whole ecosystem below the turtle collapses. So when we lose sea turtles, we absolutely lose ecosystems that create survival for humans.
We do have to follow the rules and regulations of the Environmental Office in Costa Rica, and if you don't have a successful project, you could be closed down. Luckily for us, we have been a very successful project. So we have been running this project from 80% and above since we started. So we are actually on the excellent. So by 2021, the end of our project that year, we have released over 35,000 baby turtles into the ocean. So if out of those we can get 150 to 100 adult turtles to come back and reproduce in our bay, that'll be a successful story, and that's what we're aiming for. And that is very far from creating any kind of unbalance. If anything, we're helping nature to, put that balance back in place.
Part of our data that we collect, we know that a turtle, say she starts coming in at 15 years, she can lay eggs from 15 years to 50 years. So we know those time periods. So when we track all of this, and we track every detail, and we track every egg that we collect, all that information is turned in, gets submitted so that the world can know where we are with our survival ratios.
That we also educate not only adults, visitors, locals, but of course children. So we do visit local schools, and we do receive here at our hatchery schools and students to talk about environmental issues and how we can face them and help solve them. And
so everybody is volunteer. Rick and I volunteer. I would love to have a big corporate sponsor. We don't have that yet. So we have fundraisers every year. During the pandemic, things really slowed down. But now, last year, we had people from Eastern European countries, and also we had South American. We had a wonderful volunteer from Colombia, and her goal was to come and learn so she could go back to her country and start a project in her own country.
Mi nombre es Olger Javier García Cruz, trabajando como coordinador de los voluntarios que llegan acá al proyecto, enseñándoles más que todo muchas cosas con respecto a la naturaleza, la conservación y también enseñarles los procedimientos que nosotros realizamos aquí. Pues me siento bastante afortunado, sí fue sorpresivo para mí recibir como esa llamada, esa bienvenida acá, y pues fue una recomendación de una amiga. Llegué aquí y empezamos a trabajar en el lugar, nos enseñaron todo, por dicha todo fue bastante bien y pues me enamoré del proyecto, tanto así que volví varias veces después y aquí estoy. Pues es una sensación, pues uno nota el fruto de los esfuerzos que se realizan acá. Y transmitir eso a la gente, enseñarles lo importante que es eso, pues a mí me hace muy feliz.
So when families come, we can reach that really young generation who will make sure that the survival happens way into the future. And we have Adopt a Nest. So people, and even classrooms, can adopt a nest and follow the progress of that particular nest and the hatching and what happens. A hero is someone who you can look up to and respect, and hopefully that your actions can mimic theirs in the best of ways. For me, what I respect is someone who walks the walk, finds something they truly believes in that makes an impact in our world in a positive manner. We can choose to be better every single day. So when I'm looking at a hero, I'm not looking for someone who's perfect. My heroes have scars, but they choose to overcome them. I hope I can be someone who every day is a better person and makes my life worthwhile. I know that I will live on only because of the impact I make.
Oh, she's one of our heroes. She's great. She's really awesome. Yes, she's been really in love with the turtles and with the project since she and Rick joined it. And yeah, she's been a trooper tremendously to the project. And they give their life to what they're passionate about, and usually involves other people or other creatures of this world. She is a hero, yes.
The wonderful thing is that we're creating ripples. We're teaching many others. And when we teach others to do what we do, that's the only way a project like this or any organization or association can survive, is when you teach others to do what you do and pull them up and bring them out. Many people who have volunteered with us have gone on to create other projects. And so that ripple effect will ensure.
We're just going to do things in a way that we don't push nature away, and we don't have to pay a ticket at a zoo to go and see nature. We can see it right here by opening up our window or just taking a stroll on the beach.
The best reward is that we go for the full life cycle of the turtle. We collect the nests, we release the babies, we see the mamas come back in. There are also, with the life cycle, we rescue the injured turtles, make sure that we get them where they need to go. And unfortunately, when they're deceased, we deal with that also. But it's the full life cycle is really cool.